quite fantastic. Viewers, how much feed do a rabbit need per day? What should be the quantity of feed to give to your rabbits per day? This is very important because this is a topic that I thought most of us we've gotten our questions answered. Yet people are still asking, oh, what should be the amount of this feed I need to give to my rabbit? What should be the quantity of grass I need to give to this particular rabbit? Yes, so we will do our best to answer all these questions here. But if you also have a unique answer or you have a different way of measuring quantity for your rabbits, don't forget to leave a comment below, and we will surely appreciate that. So what do we do when it comes to rabbit feed, measuring rabbit feed? Then the age of the rabbit, the breed, and then the size of the rabbit matters very much. Yes, the quantity of feed should depend on the type of rabbit, the size, and then the age, simply because the quantity of feed that your bunnies need per day may vary from the quantity that a mothering doe or a doe or a normal rabbit, a buck, would need for a day. So viewers, most of us will see it to be quite technical, but it's a simple thing. Yes, it's very simple. You only need to be aware of what it takes to be able to measure the right quantity of feed for your rabbit, and you are done. So let's see, if it comes to hay. Yes, the provision of hay for our rabbits most at times does not necessarily mean need any quantity. Yes, when it comes to hay, you can provide hay for your rabbits at any quantity, simply because hay is about 75 to 80% of the feed that you give to your rabbit, simply because of its higher quantity in nutrients and that of fiber. And hay has no much side effects to rabbits as compared to the other ones. So in your cage, there should be hay almost all the time for your rabbit. I remember I visited a friend's farm, and I asked him, what is the weight of this your buck? He said, oh, weight? I don't weigh my rabbit. Oh. You actually need to weigh your rabbits. Know the weight of your rabbits. It helps you in the feeding, records keeping, and a whole lot of things. Because normally when your rabbit is underweight, you don't need to cross it. So many people are asking, because rabbits are herbivorous animals, and when they are in the bush eating, do we go there to measure the grass for them? Yes, over there, remember, they are in a free range. They roam about and they eat, and they can decide not to eat at any time. But here in the case, once we have confined them in a cage, we actually need to monitor the way they feed. Yes, so when it comes to the quantity of hay, for instance, my hay is a cowpea husk, and then I gave them last night. As you can see, yes, it's actually empty. This is what is left. This is what is left from what I gave them last night. So you can imagine. So meaning that when you feed them a particular grass, and when they break, if there is still enough of the grass, meaning that it was enough. But if they break and there is nothing, just like this one, then it means that the next time you need to increase it. Yes, as you can see, yes, this is what is left out of the cowpea that I fed them with last night. So it means that the next one that I'm going to feed them, I actually need to increase the size of the feed. When it comes to pellet or formulated feed, yes, this is where we actually need to measure, simply because this food is highly energy concentrated, and we need to feed it to our rabbits with a certain amount of quantity to prevent them from bloating and then becoming too obese. Yes, so when we are feeding our rabbits with the pellet or the formulated feed, we actually need to measure it. So how do we do that? Yes, let's go to the chart. You will see how we need to feed all of them in this kind. Yes, so how do we measure our formulated feed here? Now this is what we use to measure our formulated feed. I hope you can see it. Yes, you can see the size of it. Yeah, that's 210 grams. So normally we fetch a full of this one. We fetch a full of it for per rabbit. So basically we give a full of this tea tomato tin, the 210 grams per rabbit for, let's say, 12 hours, meaning that from morning to evening, this is what we give. Yes, so viewers, that should be your measurement whilst we monitor, simply because we don't just give this and then that's all. In the evening, when we come to do the evening feeding section, what we do is that we monitor. Some of the rabbits, you realize that some of the feed will still be there, meaning that it was enough for them. But quite apart from that, you realize that some of the rabbits too, in their feeders, there wouldn't be anything in the feeder. So when you realize that, then it means that the feed was not enough for that particular rabbit. And for that matter, the next time you need to add a little bit more for that particular rabbit. Yes, whilst monitoring everything that you do. You are hungry, right? I'll feed you right away, don't worry. So viewers, this is the techniques that we use to measure our food. All right, so viewers, I have a particular chart here. Please study it and then compare it with others. Try it in your farm. Don't just take this one and jump into conclusion and without doing any research on it. What I want to do is just to create your awareness that you can get a chart and then you can follow it. It serves as a guide. Okay, it's not a final conclusion. So as you can see, weight of the rabbit. So the weight of your rabbit matters, and then the total amount of leaf greens per day, and then 7 of pellets or formulated feed per day. So as you can see, these are so farmers, if you find this content very interesting, why don't you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you will not miss any of our interesting videos that we release regularly. Share it with your friends on all other social media.